Jacksonville, Florida, where the fans have gathered in expectation of what should be a great game between San Francisco and Jacksonville. And now to Tom Hammond and Chris Collinsworth for the game. Tom?
We couldn't have asked for a better day for football as we get ready for today's game. Welcome, everyone, from the 4. How do you see this one playing out, Chris?
Both of these teams really need to have a good mixture of run and pass to be successful. If either one of them gets too one-dimensional, it really plays into the hands of the opponent.
Gore gets the call. Tackled at the 38. Gore gains around 3 yards on the run. 49ers will look to their strength on offense to make a difference in this game. Back to pass. Throws on the run. It's completed. Good pickup there.
Boy, that's a tough throw and catch that time. Tight coverage, able to thread it in there, and good play by the receiver.
He fakes it, dumps it out left, and he catches it. Excellent open field tackle. He delivered a nice throw on that drop back, completing it for a pretty good gain.
You know, there aren't many guys who work any harder than this guy, both in the offseason and during the week of practice. He isn't the most physically gifted quarterback I've ever seen, but you can tell the time he puts in the film room, in the weight room, and he understands the game of football.
Andy has been his go-to guy on the drive. You can tell these guys practice that play quite a bit.
Yeah, I can remember hearing stories about old-time players in the NFL that literally they could go out in the pitch black and make throws and catches without really even seeing the ball. That's the kind of timing we're seeing today.
This one appeared to be on the offense.
Hang tight, hang tight, hang tight.
Full start, offense.
He needs to pay a little better attention to what he's doing out there.
I think those are just embarrassing. You go back to the huddle and you hang your head and you give it, sorry. Sometimes those linemen look like little kids when they come back after penalties.
And the ref blows this one dead.
Full start, offense.
He moved a little early on that one.
I used to always think that offensive linemen should go to the line of scrimmage and hold up either one finger or two fingers and look down when they get confused.
They'll throw on first down. Short pass to his left. Brought down at the 33-yard line. So they pick up quite a few yards on that play.
Yeah, really a nice route that time. One of the keys to playing wide receiver is the ability to not only get into cuts, but to get out of the cuts. That time, very explosive coming out of that cut, and it made the difference.
Smith back to pass. He's been perfect on this drive. And he's got room to run. He's dropped around the 21-yard line. You know, Chris, the tight end can be used as such a weapon in the passing game.
And I always find it surprising that tight ends typically don't get drafted very high, but when you think about the skill set, they have to be able to block like a tackle and catch like a wide receiver.
Gore takes it left. He makes a great open field tackle. The halfback runs for 4 yards. They line up at the 16. This offense has a great scoring opportunity right now. Let's see if they can make the most of it. Drops back to pass. He's under a heavy rush. Caught out of bounds, incomplete. The receiver was out of bounds when he made the catch.
Not a perfectly timed throw that time. Held on to it just a little too long and led the receiver out of bounds.
They hand it off. And they didn't get it. Gore gets about 4 yards on the draw play. Nedney can give his team a 3-0 lead with this field goal. The kick is up. He's got it. Not much doubt as he puts that one right through the uprights. And here's your drive summary for that last series. The kick is away. He'll take it from the 2. At the 30. Brought down at the 36-yard line. Now we'll see how the offense responds as they come onto the field for the first time.
All right, your defense just gave up a field goal, but that really doesn't change anything offensively. You come out, stick to your game plan, do exactly what you planned on doing here.
Drops back. Throws to his left. It's incomplete. He caught that one out of bounds.
Well, you could see the receiver doing all he could to keep his feet in bounds, but that pass just let him out of bounds.
It's the tailback. He's dropped for a loss. The defense seemed to do everything right there.
And you love to see those linebackers playing downhill like that, not just flowing sideline to sideline, but attacking and trying to get in the backfield.
Man in motion. Back to throw. He's running out of time. And it's picked off. And they get him around the 47-yard line. And just a great interception by the cornerback.
Might want to start thinking about trying to pick on that guy. We've seen all day he has simply been quicker to the spot than the wide receivers coming into his area.
They keep it on the ground with the tailback. Brought down around the 39-yard line. A nice job of the running back as they pick up a gain of 8. Big set this time with 2 tight ends. Man in motion. Cuts back and he's dropped. A gain of a yard, if anything, on the run. They line up at the 38. Offset I formation in the backfield. On the ground with a tailback. He's hammered in the backfield. The offense had a tough time picking up all their blocks on that play.
You know, you can draw up any sort of protection scheme and blocking scheme that you want, but ultimately this game comes down to one big man against another big man, and that time the defense's big men, they won the battle.
It's away, and it's a booming punt. Out of the end zone for a touchback. The quarterback leads his offense back onto the field after turning it over on their last drive. Here's the fullback. What a brutal hit. He rumbles ahead for around 5 yards. The Jaguars come out in the ace formation. They keep it on the ground with the tailback. He lost yardage on the play, and they were not able to get much there.
And so many times you hear offensive coordinators criticized because they don't try to run the football enough. Well, when you get stuffed in the backfield like that, you understand why they would rather call the pass play.
Looks to pass. Huge pressure by the defense. They get to him.
Got to think they'll punt it away here in this situation. No point in taking any chances when you're on the wrong side of the field like this.
Rossum is the return man. Podles punts it, and he kicked this one pretty well. Rossum fields it at the 39. He's dropped at the 49-yard line. They gave up way too many yards on the return there, wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, without a doubt. As part of the coverage team now, you've got to free yourself from that blocker as quickly as possible. And if you can't do that, you're going to give up some big returns.
First down, looking to throw. Looking for an open man. Sacked. We'll have to ask, what happened on this play?
You know, it's difficult for an offense and an offense's ego to admit that you can't block somebody, but there are certain guys in the league that you just have to commit more people to block, and don't let it bother you. You've got to protect your quarterback.
Scans the field. Good protection. Throws it short. He's brought down at the 48-yard line. He went to the short man, but the defense was right there to make the play.
Yeah, and this is one of those plays that's a lot like a long, extended handoff. He gets it out to the receiver and just lets him work on the outside. That time, though, unable to pick up much yardage.
Drops back to pass. Passes on the move. And they get him at the 48-yard line. Still not quite enough, however. They'll still be facing fourth down. They're trying to pin them deep with a solid punt right here. Punts it, and he got a good one here. So this one goes into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. They couldn't do anything against this defense on their last drive, and they were forced to punt. The defense lines up with 5 defensive backs. Looks to pass. He throws on the run. Out of bounds at the 23. Not much of a gain at all on that completion. What happened on that one?
Well, I think the offense really just trying to make a safe throw rather than taking a big chance and throwing it down the field. You get the ball in the hands of your receiver and let him try and make a play. That time, nothing there.
Little handoff. And he's decleated at the 28-yard line. 4, maybe 5 yards on the run. Third down now. They'll need a couple of yards to convert for a first down. Offset I formation in the backfield. Fakes to the back. He tries to scramble. And it's caught. That was a decent gain there on the pass.
Yeah, no hesitation whatsoever. He hit that back foot, planted, threw the ball, knew exactly what he wanted to do.
Back to pass. Gets the pass off. Lewis catches it. Interception. He's brought down right around the 36-yard line. Nice pick for the safety.
You could see the quarterback that time trying to look the safety off, but this safety is simply too smart. He was having none of it and jumped in front to make the interception.
They give it to the tailback. He gets out to about the 35-yard line. Gore gains about 2 yards on the run. From the 35-yard line. Gore, the lone back. Smith drops back to pass. Throws while on the run. Brought down right around the 18-yard line. That was a good-looking throw.
Yeah, great throw, but maybe even a better read. He understood by watching what the defense did after the snap of the football exactly where to go with that ball.
Back to throw. On the run, he throws it. They finally get him, and it looked like he would score, but instead they'll set it up with 1st and goal. San Francisco with a 1st and goal with their eyes on going up by 2 scores. Back to pass. It's picked off. And he just got hammered. Great catch by the linebacker. Not a smart throw from the quarterback.
You know, it's hard to believe that you can lose a guy that big, but sometimes those linebackers dropping underneath in coverage, quarterbacks just don't see him, and he threw it right to him.
Drops back on 1st down. He rolls right. Makes the short throw. Taylor was the intended receiver, but they can't complete the pass. From their own 8-yard line.
Additional information.
Taylor is the deep back as they line up in the eye.
Service booths located on the 100 and 300 levels.
Yeah, 56.
Up the middle with the fullback. He took a shot at the 8. Didn't get much. That'll bring up third down. That brings up 3rd and 10. Ball on their own 8. Jacksonville comes out with 3 receivers in a single back formation. He drops back. Throws the bullet to the right. He lost it. Lewis grabs it up. The receiver should have held on to that.
Wide receivers are pretty good at catching the football. They're not always good at running with the football. It takes a lot of strength to hold on to that ball, and he gave it up.
They'll get the ball here at the 20. First down now and 10 to go. And he's hammered at the 19. A gain of a yard, if anything, on the run.
Boy, he just took a shot on that one. As a running back, the last thing in the world you want is a short gain and a big hit.
Smith calls for motion left. Drops back. He needs to get rid of it. Steps out at the 18-yard line. It's completed, but not a whole lot of yardage gained on the play.
Yeah, this is a defense that just has too much speed for plays like that. You have to loosen them up some with some deep attempts for the short passes underneath to work.
Back to throw. He throws it. Pass is complete. Battle drops it. Nelson gets his hand on it and scoops it up. The ball came free, and the defense was right there to scoop it up.
Well, one thing for sure, the ball's not going to stay free on that field for very long. Defensively, they were all over that one.
Taylor gets the carry right side. Stiff arms, and he's brought down. This running back just showed off some nice ability there.
Yeah, the offensive line did their job. They created enough of a seam to get him up into the secondary, and then he was able to explode from there.
Here we go.
Taylor gets another handoff. He's tackled at the 22-yard line. Got maybe a couple of feet, and that will bring up second down. They line up at the 22. The backfield is in the offset I formation. Fakes to the back. He decides to run. Hit hard at the 26-yard line. And they picked up 4 yards on the scramble. Third down, 6 yards to the first. Ball on the 26-yard line.
Let's go right. Regular. 98 Weasel. What you doing? 98 Weasel. Eagle.
Garrard looking to throw. Passes the line. He's dropped around the 30-yard line. That play was stuffed from the get-go.
And it's not very often that I get really excited about defensive line play, but that time the guys up front on defense were just overpowering.
Gets it away cleanly. Makes the fair catch. So as the offense heads back onto the field, we'll take this time to remind you that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. If it's in the game, it's in the game. Play action. Now he's scrambling. Crosses the line. Brought down at the 35. And he got about 6 on that scramble. So second down now. The offense needs about 4 for the first. They motion to the left. Nice play fake. Rifles this one out to the right. It's intercepted. And that was the second time he's been picked off this half.
Well, we're going to find out how mentally tough this quarterback is, because when you get off to a shaky start like that, sometimes it's tough to piece everything back together again.
From the 35-yard line, Taylor lines up as the single back. Garrard hands it off. Tackled around the 33-yard line. 2-yard pickup. That brings up second down. The Jaguars come out with the offset eye. Sets up the play action. Throws on the run. He's tackled at the 18-yard line. They pick up solid yardage there.
And I love to watch this wide receiver work. He is so patient with his routes. He gets down low into his cuts, and he really understands what the defense is trying to do to take him away, and he is working them over.
Drops back to pass. Surveys the field. Oh, you can't blame the quarterback there. Lewis was the intended receiver, but the pass fell incomplete. Still a lot of time left, but at the end of one, the score is 3-0. From the 18-yard line, Jacksonville lines up in the offset eye this time. Again with the carry. And they get him at the 14. He carries the ball for 3, maybe 4 yards. From the 14-yard line. 3 wide receiver sets. Fakes the run. Gets in for the touchdown. The coaches have to be happy with that.
Yeah, I guess they are. Anytime you draw up a play and it works to perfection like that, everybody's happy except the defense.
Lining up for the point after. Up and good. And now we'll take a quick look at the drive summary. The kick is away. Robinson fields it at the 3. They get him at the 29-yard line. It'll be interesting to see how this quarterback reacts after throwing an interception on his last drive. They line up in a one-back set. Back to pass. Looks down the field. Throws it out. With the catch. And he dropped him in the open field. And that one will go for a first.
And really top-notch quarterbacks know how to throw a football in there without leading his receiver into trouble. That was a great throw.
He drops back. He throws short. Brought down at the 49-yard line. Pretty good read on that play to find the open man.
And that's an area where he excels. He works his way through his progressions quickly and doesn't hesitate when he sees a receiver break free in coverage.
They go with the run. He's going to be tackled for a loss. Well, they wind up in reverse that time. Good push by the defense.
And when the defense gets that kind of penetration, it just disrupts everything for an offense. They have to get that guy blocked.
Hand off to the fullback. He didn't get back to the line. The fullback had nowhere to go on that.
It's not very often you see a fullback get tackled for a loss. Usually those are pretty direct route runs, so let's give the defense some credit. They got the penetration and made the play.
Gets the punt away. It'll go out at the 30. Their passing game led to a touchdown on their last drive, and you've got to think they won't deviate from what's been working. Taylor is the single setback. They'll throw on first down. Passes it. Clements has the pick. What a hit! What a big-time play. I can't believe he hung on to it.
Well, we're going to have to quit using that old cliche about cornerbacks and defensive backs not being able to catch the football. That was some play that time.
He drops back to pass. He throws right. Oh, and he dropped it. Davis was his intended target on that one, but they can't complete the pass. They line up at the 40. The 49ers line up with 3 receivers, single back formation. Smith will look to throw. Batted away. The defender was able to get a hand on it.
And really, that came as a result of pretty physical play at the line of scrimmage. They're banging these guys around and not letting them get into their routes.
Back to pass. He throws on the run. Starks gets the pick. Andy has had a terrible day throwing the ball so far.
Well, unless you're playing for the other team, I have no idea what's the matter with him today. He's throwing it right in their gut.
They hand it off. He doesn't get back to the line. Looked for a seam, but he wasn't able to find anything.
And let's give credit to the defense. They had a great push there. They got in the backfield, took control of their own gaps.
Here we go. Let's go.
Drops back. Throws left. He's dropped at the 46-yard line. That one worked just as they drew it up.
Good pass, good catch, I agree. Sometimes there's really nothing you can do as a defense to stop a well-executed pass play.
Let's go. Ready? Let's go. Round 50. Goes right, Lucy. Round 50. Tiger. Tiger.
He drops back to pass. The pocket is collapsing. Completed. And they get him around the 30-yard line. And that pass was moving.
Yeah, and it's not that quarterbacks without strong arms can't make it in this league. But boy, it sure is an asset to have a guy with a cannon like that.
Here we go. He's right.
Roger.
Over. Texas. Why on?
Garrard goes with the play fake. Garrard will be sacked. And the linebacker was able to get him on the blitz.
I always thought training camps were done backwards. They always start with the simple protections, the simple plays. If I were coaching on day one, all I would do is practice picking up blitzes. If you can pick up blitzes, you can block anything.
Again with the run. He'll be brought down behind the line of scrimmage. Solid hits of the safety. He'll drop him for a loss.
Well, you know you've got an aggressive safety when he's making tackles for a loss behind the line of scrimmage. Typically, these guys are trying to not give up a big play in the passing game. Now, when you see somebody in the backfield, that's impressive.
He drops back. Looks for a man open. Porter was the intended receiver, and he can't bring it in. Podlest is set back, ready to punt. He'll probably try to pooch this one into the corner. Punts it. And this one will go for a touchback. The quarterback and his receiver were clearly not on the same page last time, and it led to an interception. The 49ers come out with the offset eye. Play action. Makes the reception. He's tackled right around the 38-yard line. He shows no hesitation and gets it in there to get the first down.
Yeah, you wouldn't hesitate either if you were standing back there in the pocket. I say the heck with it. Get it out of there fast. Let somebody else handle it for a little while.
Setting up play action. A great one-handed grab. Defense pushes him out of bounds at midfield. Nice pass play.
It really was in the 80s that we first started seeing offenses throwing the ball to the fullback. You know, for so many years, those guys were just big blockers.
It's the tailback. He's brought down around the 46-yard line. Gore picks up about 4 yards on the play. Smith lines up under center. Single set backfield this time. Hands it off. Dropped behind the line. He lost some valuable yardage on that run.
And typically you can tell if a counter is going to work or not based on whether those offensive linemen are able to turn the corner and start going up the field. If the penetration hits those guys in the backfield, very seldom will the counter work.
Davis can't hang on. Davis was the intended target on that incomplete pass attempt. The 49ers are lining up to punt it away. The punter's going to try to pin them deep in their own territory with a good punt here.
3 tickets to a future home game.
Lee kicks it away, and did he ever get a hold of this one? And they'll down it at the 2. He did everything that was asked of him on that punt.
Yeah, that was a great job. He kept it in the field of play. It was downed inside his opponent's territory. All the return man really could do in that situation is just get out of the way.
It's the tailback. Dropped in the end zone for a safety. Just a terrible play to give up the safety in that situation.
And worse yet, not only do you give up the 2 points, but now you have to kick the ball right back to them, and they'll have good field position.
Dropped at the 46-yard line.
Personal foul, face mask, defense. First down.
They'll get the ball here at the 39-yard line. 1st and 10. The 49ers line up with 3 wide.
Blue 45! Blue 45!
They'll throw on 1st down. And they got him. They're going to have to figure out a way to block him or he's going to keep getting back there.
You know, I couldn't agree more. This is one of those guys that's sneaky fast. Even when I watch him on tape, he looks fast and he looks talented, but then you see him in person, and all of a sudden he's turning that corner so much faster. I think the same thing's happened to this offensive line. They weren't ready for this.
He's tackled at the 37. They hook up for a pretty good gain on that one. Nice pass.
Yeah, good pass and good confidence by the quarterback there. He saw the opening. He knew there was a spot that he could get that in there, but you could see he had the confidence to let this receiver make a play, and that's really what pro football is all about.
Huge pressure by the defense. And they get him at the 32-yard line. Well, the pass was completed. They'll still be short of the marker.
You know, I just don't like that stuff, Tom. I call that chicken offense. You know, you go out there and you act like you're afraid. You're afraid to throw an interception. You're afraid to go for it down the field. You just settle and you bring the punter out. I don't like that.
He put just enough on that one.
Yeah, maybe not a perfect kick there, but if it goes over the crossbar and between the uprights, it doesn't matter how far. They're still putting 3 points on the board.
Jones-Drew takes it from the 6. Dropped at the 27-yard line. Their last possession came to an abrupt halt as they gave up the safety and 2 points. Let's see if they can put together a more effective drive on this possession. He looks to throw on 1st down. Drops the sure pick. 2nd down coming up after the incomplete pass.
2nd down.
They line up at the 27. Jacksonville comes to the line with 3 wide.
Little hustle.
Garrard drops back. Short throw. Tackled around the 32-yard line. Pick up a 5 on the play.
Those slant routes against zone coverage, you find out what kind of man you are in a hurry because you never know who's going to hit you on one of those.
We stop the run first.
Omaha.
Fakes to the back. Gets it off. Tipped ball, intercepted. He's brought down at the 27. Well, he looked like he was in the right place at the right time.
Unless you're the quarterback, then he was in the wrong place at the wrong time.
They line up at the 27. Single set backfield. Drops back on first down. Brings it in. He's dropped in the open field. The slant pattern is good for an 8-yard gain on the play. San Francisco sets up in the I. Back to pass. Throws while on the run. Makes a move and he's in. Touchdown. Touchdown, San Francisco. They come on the field to attempt the extra point. And the point after is good. Here's a quick look at the drive summary. The kick is away. From the 5-yard line. He's tackled at the 28-yard line. Quarterback threw a pick on their last drive. Let's see if he's able to shake it off. They'll come out in the shotgun.
Let's go. Black ID. Over.
First down, looking to throw. Breaks a tackle. Huge hit, and that was a really nice run by the quarterback.
Yeah, I didn't realize he was quite that quick, but he found the seam, was able to get upfield for a nice gain. You know, if he keeps making plays like that, you might have to see a spy defensively to shut him down.
They never quit, fellas. Let the hook it.
He needs to make a decision. He's there for the catch. Porter fumbles it. Lewis gets the loose ball. Big-time play by this defense.
And wide receivers are so used to making jukes and moves out there, and sometimes they just get loose with the football. That one's stripped away, and that's a big play.
Little handoff. He's tackled around the 49-yard line. Maybe a yard on the run by the halfback. They line up in an I. Feeds it to the back. And they get him at the 44-yard line. Gore gets 7 yards on the play.
Let's go, baby.
From the 44-yard line.
Come on, let's go.
2 tight end formation this time.
Zebra!
Goes through his read. No connection there. Not much of an offensive series that time. 3 and out after the incompletion on third down.
Well, and there is some cumulative effect of those 3 and out series because they do tend to wear out your defense, which has to come right back out on the field now.
Gets the punt away. The ball will go into the end zone for a touchback. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports.
Let's keep him down here. Let's get off this field, man. Let's go get it. Close left. Switch. Green, 2 man. He's coming.
Taylor, the ball carrier. He's dropped at the 21-yard line. Taylor gets about a yard on the play. 2nd and 9 coming up here. Ball on the 21-yard line. Taylor lines up as the single back. On the run, he throws it. He goes up high for the catch. And a pretty smart play call right there.
It really is so much the key to football. You talk all the time about you have to establish the run. Well, there you see why. You establish the run, and then you come with the play-action pass. Just so hard to defend.
Fakes the run. The pass rush got him. Garrard couldn't escape the pressure and got dropped for a loss on that play. 3 wideouts here. He drops back. He needs to get the pass off. He's got to find a way to hold on. Northcutt was his intended target on that one, but they can't complete the pass. The backfield is in the offset I formation. Garrard set to go to the air. Makes the throw over the middle. Brought down at about the 37-yard line.
Personal foul, face mask, defense.
So with that penalty, they'll move the chain.
Oh, and that's so painful for a defense to make a stop, get the ball back for your offense, and just a silly penalty is going to give it right back to them with a first down.
He looks to throw on first down. Dumps it out right. And he caught it. He's brought down at the 40. Williams caught that one for a gain of 6. It's 2nd and 4.
Get your hands up front.
Offset I formation in the backfield. He's looking to throw. He's dropped at the 40. Just barely past the line of scrimmage. One-man backfield. Setting up play action. Defender gets his hand on it, and it'll be 4th down following the pass deflection.
Just terrific play by the defense. They followed the quarterback's eyes, made a quick jump on the ball, and were all over that one.
Punts it, and he got a good one here. The defense could do no wrong the last time this team had the ball. San Francisco lines up with 3 receivers. Here's the give. He gets out to about the 22-yard line. Gore gains about 2 yards on the run. They line up at the 22. Smith lines up under center. He has 2 tight ends. There's a play fake. Fires it over the middle. Lack of concentration as it bounces away. And he just managed to get a piece of it. Nice play by the defender.
And as a receiver, you really have to do a better job of coming back to the football at that point. You have to help the quarterback.
Rockets it. Pass completed. And they get him around the 29-yard line. They were able to complete the pass on the play, but they'll still end up short of the first down.
And it's really up to the receiver in that situation to try and split the defenders. He has to find a way to duck a shoulder, to roll his head, to do something to, yes, they got the tackle, but they got it while I was still moving forward and able to pick up the first down.
They get this one off, and it's a great kick. Northcutt fields it at the 27. 2 minutes left in the half. Let's see if the offense can put something together on this drive. 1st and 10. Ball on the 48-yard line. Taylor, the lone back. Lewis, the man in motion. He looks to throw on 1st down. Rolls right. Makes the grab. Brought down at the 41-yard line. Good gain on the pass to the running back.
It's tough to pay too much attention to a running back in the passing game because at least half the time they're staying in the block. So when they do slip out, occasionally they can hit you for a big play.
1st down, looking to throw. Drops the easy pick. Risky throw right there.
Boy, the quarterback has to be a better decision maker than that. There's no way he was going to get that one in.
The 49ers bring in the nickel package. Past the line. Garrard gains about 5 yards on the scramble out of the pocket. Garrard lines up in the shotgun. 3 wide formation. Jacksonville changing their play. Drops back to pass. Short pass. He's brought down at the 34. They complete the pass, but it won't be enough for the first.
Yeah, that's one of those balls that looks good in the stats for the quarterback because he gets a completion, but for this offense, it's going to bring up 4th down. Huge play defensively to make that stop.
And we'll take a quick look at the drive summary. The kick is away. Fielded at the 4. At the 30. He's tackled at the 37. The offense takes the field, and we'll see if they can put something together after their last drive ended with a 3-and-out. Offset I formation in the backfield. Drops back on 1st down. Throws it short. Tackled around the 46-yard line, and they pick up 9 with the completion. Short yardage situation here, 2nd and a yard. The backfield is in the offset I formation. He drops back to pass. There for the reception. Brought down at the 43-yard line. He gunned that one in there for the 1st down, didn't he?
He really did, and when you watch a guy throw a ball that hard, they don't move their arm any faster. You see him driving off that back leg. That was a pretty pass.
They'll throw on 1st down. Makes the throw out to his right. What a shot! Strong, accurate throw leads to a pretty good gain.
Now, they didn't pick up the 1st down that time, but you drop back, you make a good throw like that. Now you're in position to try and pick up this 1st down.
Kick is up, and he got all of this one. And it's good. That attempt didn't look like it had a chance.
Yeah, he worked that one over the bar, didn't he? You could see the body language and the tilt. He was trying to squeeze it, and it just made a good kick.
He kicks it, gathered at the 6. He's still going. He's tackled at the 31. We've played 1 half of football, and our score is 49ers 18, the Jaguars 10. Not a bad kick. He'll take it from the 2. They get him at the 22. Once again, we'll take this opportunity to remind you that this game is brought to you by the fine folks at EA Sports. Offset I formation in the backfield. Garrard hands it off. And they get him around the 28-yard line. A nice 6-yard gain by the halfback. Second down now, 4 yards to go. Ball on their own 28.
Come on, man, let's go. Turn it up. Here we go. Lucky 95. 45. Lucky 95. 45. Chain. Let's be harder than they are.
The pocket is collapsing. He's dropped for a loss. They lose a yard there.
Boy, that's just great anticipation by the defense there. They saw that play coming and were all over it.
So it's third down now. The offense will need about 4 yards to pick up the first.
Turn the run.
It appears someone jumped early.
False start, offense.
And that one got him 5 yards.
Well, if you want to know
Still
why
third down.
Pee Wee football coaches make you run a lap if you jump off sides, it's because it can really have a negative impact on your offense, just like that one.
Hey, no. Let's go, baby. Get the ball out. Richmond.
Looking to throw. Looks for a man open. There for the catch. So the offense is held in check this time, 3 and out. So it's fourth down. The Jaguars are lining up to punt it away. He punts it. Rossum fields it at the 34. He's tackled at the 43-yard line. Seems like the coverage broke down a bit on that one.
I thought they had him pretty well contained on that play, but he did find a small crack in the coverage, got it up the field. They were lucky they got hold of him. He could have broken that one off.
First down, looking to throw. Short throw to the right. He gets knocked out of bounds around the 48-yard line. 4 yards on that play. That'll bring up second down. It's second down, 6 to go. Ball on the 48-yard line. They line up in a one-back set.
Blue 45. Blue 45. I'm trying to get you over there, baby. Block 99 Philly. Let's go.
Drops back to pass. Short throw to the left. And they get him at the 46-yard line. Norris gains around 7 yards with the catch, and that's good for a first down.
It may be time now for this defense to start thinking about attacking a little more and bringing some pressure on the receiver. You can't keep giving up those short, quick throws.
Drops back. Rifles it out there. Right through his hands. He almost had the pick. And it's batted away at the last minute by the defender.
Just when it looked like the quarterback might sneak that one in there, a late pass defense and a good play.
Smith sends a guy in motion to the right. They give it to the tailback. They tackle him for a loss. He couldn't get anywhere on that one.
Yeah, sometimes you just have to admit defeat on a play as a running back and just try and get that thing back to the line of scrimmage.
Only one man back. He drops back. Strong throw. Brought down right around the 40-yard line. They complete the pass on 3rd and long, but they'll end up short of the marker.
You can see the confidence level of this defense. They know they can make open field tackles, and that's probably one of the great lost arts in the game. The ability to make the tackle in the open field and stop them short of the first down. Good play defensively there.
You have to like it when your punter can pin the ball inside the 20 like that.
Now, this has got to be one of the tougher punts to make here. It's so easy to get a little too much on the kick, sending it into the end zone for a touchback. He did a great job hitting it just right on that one.
And he makes it out to about the 21-yard line. Just a yard there.
Well, that time the outside linebacker came on the run blitz. They got some penetration and shut down the play.
Jacksonville comes out with 3 receivers in a single back formation. Gives it off. He's going to be tackled for a loss. Nothing doing. They stop him for a loss.
And I really like the discipline of this defense. You never see these guys trying to do too much. They control their gaps, and that time there was nowhere to go.
Drops back. Looking for an open man. Tackled right around the 28-yard line. And a nice pass to the tight end.
So much of the game today revolves around those substitution packages, trying to bring extra defensive backs on the field to try and help against the pass. But when you have a big receiving tight end, that really makes that plan awfully tough to execute.
He didn't get back to the line. Tried to find something, but there wasn't anything there for him.
Yeah, not anything at all. And as a running back, you're probably going back to the huddle going, guys, a little help, please?
Pony. Nasty. 98 Weasel. Empty. 98 Weasel. Come on, lock him down. Come on, Dylan.
Back to pass. Passes the ball. And they get him at the 50. The quarterback just rifled that one in there for a good game.
Everybody knows about this guy's arm strength, and if you wanted to see an example of it, right there it was.
What's the hard count? Hey, let's go.
They motion to the right.
Hey, regular. Here we go.
Gives it off. He's tackled around the 43-yard line. Gain of 7. That'll bring up second down. 2nd and 3 coming up here. Ball on the 43. One-man backfield.
What's your ball? Make a stand, G. 88. Let's go. What's the reverse? Come on now.
Drops back to pass. He throws it. Tackled at the 33-yard line. And a big catch by the tight end.
And I can tell you this, there's nothing that defensive backs hate more than to have one of those big tight ends in the open field running right towards them.
What's the hard count? It's on 3. Gotcha. Right. 45. Come on. Hey, let's go. Yo. Right. Yeah, we see that screen.
Taylor gets the carry. And he's drilled at the 32-yard line. Maybe got a couple of yards, but that's about it.
Not very often in a game does a defender get a clean shot like that on a running back. Typically, the running back didn't see it coming to take that kind of a shot.
And they get him around the 31-yard line. Less than a yard, and so it'll be 3rd down. They'll line it up again on 3rd down. Gerard is in the gun. 3 receivers split out. He fakes it. Throws on the run. He's dropped right around the 12-yard line. The defense was looking run, and they threw it for a big gain.
Well, when you have a talented running back like this, you always have to account for him. That time, a nice play-action pass, open it up down the field.
They give it to the tailback. The defender gets him to the ground. Tried the run, but there was nothing available.
And if you can make a running back hesitate just a little, that time you could see there really was no hole, and the running back was just fishing for a place to go.
Here's the halfback. Makes a cut, and he will be hit and dropped. Taylor gains about 5 yards on the run. Gerard is under center. Single back formation this time. Looking to throw. Passes it out. Can't hang on. Porter was the intended receiver, but they can't complete the pass. 4th down, and the kicker is on to try this 28-yarder. Here's the kick. Right down the middle. Solid kick that time, and he puts it right through the uprights, converting for the field goal. Decent kick. Fielded at the 4. Brought down at the 31. They couldn't do anything against this defense on their last drive, and they were forced to punt. The 49ers come out showing 3 wide. Give to the tailback. He's hammered in the backfield. Nice stop on that play.
Yeah, great defense at the point of attack, but also very impressive the pursuit to the ball. They were all coming there.
Drops back. Fires it out. Comes down with it. Tackled at the 35. Gain of 8 on the pass. So that'll make it 3rd down. The Jaguars line up with 6 defensive backs. Play fake. He throws on the run. He's tackled at the 45. He ran a clean route, and the quarterback got it to him with a good pass. 1st down.
And you can tell there's a lot of confidence between these two guys. The quarterback has faith in these tough situations to go to that receiver and make big plays.
Gets the ball away. Oh, that's just sloppy. They can't complete the pass, and now the offense will be looking at 2nd down. They'll face 2nd down and 10. Ball on their own 45. Back to pass. Throws to his right. Threw it right to him, but he can't hang on. Johnson was the intended receiver, but the pass fell incomplete. The defense comes out in the dime package. Smith will look to pass. Looks down the field. Pass incomplete. The punting unit will likely head onto the field after they fail to convert on 3rd down. The 49ers line up to punt. Northcutt will be the return man. They get this one off, and it's a great kick. Into the end zone for a touchback. The offense takes the field, hoping to come away with more than just a field goal on this drive. The backfield is in the offset I formation. Taylor gets the ball left side. He lost yardage on the play. The offensive line didn't get much of a push on that play, and the runner was stuffed.
Well, that's what happens when defensively you get every gap covered. There is simply nowhere to go with the football. No chance for the running back that time.
Pitch out. He tries to spin, and he is dropped 4, maybe 5 yards on the run. 3rd and 6. Ball on the 24-yard line. San Francisco lines up in a dime defense here.
Red 18, lucky 95. Lucky 95.
Throws while on the run. Harris bats it away. The defender gets a hand on it, and that will bring up 4th down.
I don't know if that's the guy I want to pick on 3rd down when you have to have a conversion. He is tough.
Podlesh kicks it away, and did he ever get a hold of this one? Rossum fields it at the 34. He's dropped at the 37. Everything just seemed to work on that one.
Great blocking usually equals a great return, and that was the case there. Now, certainly we've seen some great punt returners in the game, but this time it was the blockers that got it done and sprung that big one.
Nice play fake. Rifles it left. He's brought down at about the 23-yard line. He made the right read on that pass.
Nice play that time by the quarterback. You know, we talk about progressions and going from one receiver to the next, but this quarterback is doing a great job in the pre-snap read, knowing who the first guy will be and getting him the football.
Back to pass. Rifles it to the left. Peterson gets his hand on it. What a play by the defender.
And the quarterback really caught a break on that one, that wasn't intercepted.
They line up in a one-back set. He drops back to pass. Gets the pass away. They finally bring him down, and it's 1st and goal. The wideout has put on quite a display out there en route to a 100-yard performance.
And there really just isn't anything this receiver can't do. Just keep feeding him the football. I don't care what the coverage is. This is a guy that wants the ball in tough situations.
Smith gives it left. And they get him at about the 5-yard line. The halfback picks up a yard. They'll go from the shotgun.
Blue 45! Blue 45!
Davis goes in motion. Back to pass. Dumps it out left. Is there for the catch. He's tackled at the 1. Gore gains a handful of yards on that reception. 3rd and goal coming up. One-man backfield. He'll get the call again. Touchdown!
I really like to watch Frank Gore play football. So tough at the point of attack. Even when this offense struggles and he's facing those 8-man fronts, he just doesn't care. He has a smile on his face, he has a fight in his heart, and he finds a way to score touchdowns just like that one.
Extra point is good. And here's your drive summary for that last series. And here's the kick. He'll return it from the 3. Still on his feet. Brought down at the 29-yard line. They were forced to punt on their last drive. They'll get the ball here at the 29-yard line. 1st and 10. Play fake. Makes the catch. Brought down at the 50. That one worked pretty well.
It sure did, and I wish all our fans could see what's happening down the field on all our television broadcasts, because so much of the game now is won and lost in the secondary.
Drops back. And he's dragged down for the sack. They got him with a blitz that time.
This is one of those defensive coordinators who's known for his exotic blitz packages. He could blitz any time, any down, any point in the game. If you're a quarterback, you usually don't sleep too well before you play against this guy.
Taylor gets the ball left side. He makes his way to about the 42. A 9-yard pickup by the halfback on the counter play. Ace backfield this time.
Go make this run, baby. Hey, never quit, fellas. Switch. Hey.
They'll go with the run once again. He's brought down right around the 36-yard line. So the back will come away with a 1st down on the play.
Those are the kind of runs that really begin to take the heart out of a defense. When you can pound it at them, pick up 5 yards and a 1st down, those offensive linemen start to get a little strut going.
Fakes to the back. He throws left. He makes the catch. A lot of room to run. He's pushed out at the 25. Pretty good gain right there.
You have so many people on this offense that you have to account for. The tight ends, the wide receivers, the running backs, even the quarterbacks. And now they're throwing to the fullback. That's almost not fair.
He fights forward to about the 23. Taylor picks up 2 yards with the carry. From the 23-yard line. One-man backfield. Looking to throw. Short throw to the right. Tackled at the 16. They'll gain 8 on the play. So another third down upcoming for the offense. Single back formation. On the ground with a tailback. He's tackled at the 12. They're putting together a nice drive here.
Yeah, and that's the second third down conversion of the drive. Defensively, those guys have been trying a lot of different looks and so far unable to come up with the right answer.
Garrard lines up under center. They'll come out in the single back formation. Taylor gets the call. He's brought down at the 9. He picks up 4 yards on the carry. Taylor, the lone back.
Let's go quick game. 44 press. 44 press.
Again with the carry. Dropped behind the line. He tries to wriggle away, but he's stopped for a loss.
Well, Tom, the offensive line just didn't get any push there. They've got to do a better job knocking those guys off the line of scrimmage.
He's looking to throw. He throws right. Can't hang on. Oh my, the quarterback is lucky that one wasn't intercepted.
Yeah, you try and fit some of those into some tight holes, and every once in a while, you're going to get one pick, but that was a pretty good play by the defense.
Garrard calls for motion left. Garrard dropping back. He'll try the end zone. Northcutt looked like he had it, but couldn't hang on. The backfield is in the offset I formation. Little handoff. He gets out to about the 12-yard line. Gore gets about a yard on the play. We've got 2nd and 9 here. Ball on the 12. Single set backfield. Gore on the give. He gets out 15-yard line. A pickup of about 3.
Well, that was the perfect time for them to call a blitz. They got in there, filled up all the gaps, brought down the running back for a short gain.
And they use motion. Fakes to the back. And it's completed. Tackled at the 26-yard line. A good play to the tight end that time.
And tight ends are so big that as coverage people, it's tough to figure out how to defend them. If you're on their left side, they throw it to their right side. If you're behind them, they throw it in front. Tight ends are tough to cover.
Gives to the back. And he will lose yardage on the play. It looked as if the offensive line just collapsed.
And it looked like this defensive line just beat them off the snap. Sometimes those guys can time out the quarterback's cadence. And if the quarterback doesn't start changing that snap count, his offensive line is going to really struggle.
They hand it off. Brought down about the 25-yard line. Gain of less than a yard, and that makes it 3rd down. Smith lines up under center. 2 tight ends this time. Up the middle with a fullback. He's brought down right around the 30-yard line. He did what he could, but it still won't be enough for a 1st down.
And defensively, they'll give you a run like that. I mean, it's 3rd down and long situation, and if you want to simply hand the ball off, take it. We'll let you punt the football, and we'll go back and drink some little water.
Lee punts it, and he kicked this one pretty well. Northcutt takes it at the 25. He's dropped around the 32-yard line. Not a bad return there.
That was really a good effort. There wasn't a ton of room for him to run, but he was able to get up the field, get a few yards. You never get upset with a punt return guy like that. It wasn't spectacular, but he got the job done.
Garrard to the air on first down. Passes. It just slips out of his hand. Northcutt was the intended receiver, but they can't complete the pass. From their own 32-yard line. Garrard is in the shotgun. He has 3 receivers split out wide.
Let's go! 98, Weasel! 98, ball! Here we go!
Gets the pass away. Tackled at the 44-yard line. A decent gain there on that pass.
Yeah, a little timing route there, and you really have to have faith as a quarterback to get that ball out of your hand quickly if you're going to play with that kind of touch on the ball.
Play fake. He's running out of time. Has a man deep. Here's the throw. Second down coming up after the incomplete pass. They'll face second down and 10. Ball on their own 44. Jacksonville lines up with 3 receivers in the shotgun formation. Garrard will look to throw. On the run, he throws it. He's brought down at the 48-yard line. Short pattern results in a completion for the offense.
You know, that's not one of those plays that's a huge gain by any means, but that's really the essence of an offensive game plan. You have to start hitting some of those short intermediate routes, and that begins to open everything else up.
Strong throw to his left. He got depleted. Nice job by the quarterback to hit the tight end for a decent gain.
You know, tight ends may not come up with those real explosive plays down the field all the time, but they sure are a nice target for the quarterback.
Garrard back to throw. With the throw, catch is made. Brought down at the 17. He put something extra on that throw, and it'll keep the chains moving.
And that's really what it takes sometimes, because defenders are so quick out there. If you don't put a little extra pop on it, they can get there.
Garrard gives it up the middle. Tackled at the 13, and he picks up about 4. That brings up second down. I formation here. They hand it off. He's dropped at the 12. The running back gets about a yard, maybe less. Goal line only a dozen yards away now. The backfield is in the offset I formation. He drops back to pass. He throws it. And he makes the catch. Touchdown. But it's got to be a little frustrating to have the kind of success that he's had and still be on the losing side of the scoreboard. And they line up for the extra point. Kick is up. It's good. More than 9 minutes left here in the fourth quarter. And the score, 49ers 25, the Jaguars 20. The kick is away. Taken at the 5. And we have a flag on the play. And I have a feeling this one's coming back.
Holding by the receiving team.
It looked like he got a handful of jersey on that one.
Well, you hold with your hands, but more often than not, holding is created by not moving your feet. There, clearly, he didn't get his feet in position, so he had no choice but to hold.
They'll give it off here. And he makes it out to about the 24-yard line. Just about 3 yards there.
Little linebacker blitzed on that one, and you could see that the quarterback just didn't see it in time to audible out of that play. And let's give credit to the defense. They won that battle.
Tosses it out. Stiff arms, and the defender still makes the tackle. Gore picks up about 4 yards on the toss play. The 49ers line up with an offset eye backfield. Hands it off. He'll be brought down behind the line of scrimmage. Excellent job by the defense to force a 3-and-out.
I always thought the most important portion of any drive was that first down. It gives you a little offensive momentum going, but anytime you go 3-and-out, it is so tough on your defense. A lot of times 3-and-outs translates to points against your team and a tired defense.
Northcutt takes it at the 28. He's brought down around the 38-yard line. If the offense can air it out as effectively as they did on their last drive, it's going to be a long day for everyone on that defense. They hand it off. And they get him around the 40-yard line. The running back gains 2 yards on the carry. Garrard is lined up under center. He has 2 tight ends. He'll get it again. He's going to be tackled for a loss. That safety just came flying in there to make the tackle.
It is just so difficult for offensive lines to account for the safety. Typically, that's the one free runner that you have. And if you have a top-flight safety back there that can come in and make those kinds of plays, it really helps your run defense.
It's a tough situation. What would you do here, Chris?
Well, it just depends on how much you trust your defense to get the football back. This other team has a lot of offensive weapons. Tough decision here.
Hodlesh will kick it away. And boy, did he get all of this. What a punt. Fielded at the 19. He really didn't have any room to work on that punt return.
Yeah, he really didn't have much of a chance at all to make anything happen there. I mean, I know this guy's a dangerous punt return guy, but you can't do it on your own.
Smith gives it up the middle. He's dropped for a loss. 3-yard loss there, and that will bring up 2nd down. From the gun.
Blue 45! Blue 45!
Smith back to throw. Brings this one in. And the defense just ate that one up, Chris.
Yeah, you're not going to fool this defense on plays like that very much. At least he got the ball out of there, though.
It looks like the defense is only going to pressure with 3 linemen. Give to the tailback. Hit and drop behind the line. What about that play?
Well, I always like to see an offense stay aggressive, I guess, but at least in this situation, it's a 4th quarter, you have the lead, I can understand the call.
Lee will punt it, and he absolutely boomed it. Northcutt fields it at the 38. Brought down at the 49-yard line. So as the offense heads back onto the field, we'll take this time to remind you that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. If it's in the game, it's in the game. Back to pass. All kinds of pressure. It's completed. He's brought down at the 34. How about that pass?
There's really no better feeling as an offense, especially for the quarterback position, than to take advantage when the defense is trying to blitz you. They're trying to make you nervous, and you just made them pay.
Little handoff. Tackled at about the 31. Taylor gains about a yard on the play. It's 2nd down and 9 to go. Ball on the 32. Garrard is under center. 3 wide receivers this time.
Watch the reverse.
Garrard back to pass. Throws it. He catches another. What an open field tackle. You just can't let him get the ball, can you? That reception put him over 100 yards.
And this receiver just looks so confident catching the football. You know, if you really believe in your hands, it gives your eyes a chance to look away and try to make some runs after the catch. This guy knows he's going to make every catch and do it solidly.
He was caught with nowhere to go.
This is a pretty good running back, and if you can hem him up like that, pretty impressive.
Swim, swim.
Garrard steps to the line of scrimmage. They'll line up in single back.
Watch the ball. Right. Move up.
Taylor gets it on the draw. What a hit. I don't think he even saw that guy. Taylor picks up about 4 yards on the play. It's 3rd and long, and at this stage of the game, there isn't much doubt that they'll be looking to the air to convert. Looking to throw. Scans the field. He's going to run. He just broke that one for a big gain and the first down.
Boy, that's a killer on 3rd down to allow that kind of run to be ripped off in there. You're thinking, okay, if they want to throw the ball, take a chance on getting a big play, that's fine. But to see a run go for that kind of a gainer, that makes you sick.
He's dropped at the 3. 3-yard gain by the running back. Offset I formation in the backfield.
Let's stop it right now. Red 88.
Over, top.
Again with the run. He's tackled at the 1. Gain of 3. That'll bring up 3rd down. Critical 3rd and goal situation. It'll be up to the defense to stop him. Again, he'll get the call. He's in, touchdown, and they take the lead.
I think we're going to see a big 2-point conversion try here. Obviously, a 3-point lead, really significant at this point in the game.
This for a 3-point lead.
Turbo.
They come out in the nickel.
Yeah. 56.
Red 18. Red.
Looking to throw. The pocket is collapsing. And he's in for 2. Great job there. They were able to convert.
And you could tell the offense had a plan throughout that drive. Not only did they get the touchdown, but they immediately got the call in for the 2-point conversion. They knew exactly what they wanted to do and executed it perfectly.
Brought down at the 27-yard line. The defense could do no wrong the last time this team had the ball.
I'm trying to get you over there, baby.
San Francisco comes out with an I formation. Hands it to the back. Tackled at about the 31. The halfback gets the ball and picks up 5.
Gain of 5.
2nd and 5 coming up here. 1-man backfield. Smith sends a guy in motion to the right. Looks for a man open. And he catches it. And they get him at the 50. Another completed pass puts him over the 300-yard mark.
And you know, this guy just loves to play football. I really like talking to him before the game. You can hear the passion in his voice. And when you have a leader that has that kind of passion and that kind of emotion, it's just so much easier to play the game.
They'll give it off here. Great open field tackle. And the halfback carries for a pickup of 3. It's 2nd down and 7 to go. Ball on the 48-yard line. 2 minutes left in the ball game. The backfield is in the offset I formation. Drops back. Passes to his left. He's dropped at the 39-yard line. Everything seemed to work perfectly on that one.
And that's a pattern that this team likes to run. You know they've been studying that all week on film, and yet they still can't stop it.
looking to throw. Rifles this one out to the middle. He's brought down at the 25. They hurry to the line. San Francisco is going with the offset I backfield. Adjustment at the line now. First down, looking to throw. And it's caught. He gets knocked out of bounds right around the 12-yard line. Great pickup for the first on that one.
And really what makes NFL football so special is the ability of these quarterbacks to throw it and these great receivers to catch it. That's just fun to watch.
He needs to get the pass off. Finally make the tackle, and it will be first and goal. A good play fake that time.
It really was. I didn't see it. I thought it was a run play. He pulled it out of there and came up with a nice gain.
Smith is looking to stay perfect on this drive. Tries for the end zone. Just clanks right off his hand. The pass was deflected and swatted away by the defender.
I think the quarterback may have had to throw that ball a little sooner than he wanted to. The pressure was starting to get there.
He drops back. The rush reaches him, and he goes down. That was a great time to call for the corner blitz.
Anytime you blitz a corner, it's risky. You leave a receiver open, but so many times the quarterback is not expecting those corner blitzes, so they're not really watching out there. And the offensive linemen, it's really easy to miss those guys too.
Pass is complete, and they get him at the 1. Despite the great effort, it will still bring up 4th. Jacksonville calls a timeout, and they've got 2 remaining. Here's the kick, and he makes it. He put that one right through the upright. He kicks it off. He'll return it from the 3. They get him at the 25. You don't want to make any mistakes in this point of the game to give the other team a chance to win.
Decision time now. Do you play it conservatively and play for overtime, or do you take your shot to win it all? I say take off your wingtip shoes and go for it.
They'll give it off here. He's dropped at the 25. Maybe a yard on the run by the halfback. Well, that's the end of regulation, and this game is unsettled, so we're going to overtime. Not a bad kick. Taken from the 3-yard line. Dropped at the 32-yard line. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. Jacksonville goes with the ace set here.
Let's get off. Get him blocked. Let's get it right here.
Dumps it out right. Goes out of bounds at the 40. Pickup of 8 on the pass. They line up at the 40. Jacksonville comes out with 3 receivers in a single back formation. Here's the halfback. He's tackled at the 41-yard line. That may be a couple of feet, and that makes it 3rd down. Garrard is under center. Single back formation this time. He's looking to throw. Throws it short. He steps out at the 43-yard line. They didn't have any room to spare on that one, but barely picked up that first down.
Yeah, just a little dump-off play, and it looked like the defense was in position, but that was just enough for the first down.
Drops back on first down. No, he drops it, And the defender breaks up the play.
Just great position that time on the defensive side. The receiver really never had a chance on that one.
One-man backfield. Little handoff. He's brought down at the 44-yard line. Not a lot on that play.
As a quarterback, you really want to make that pre-snap read, and it's kind of hard to not see the middle linebacker. He came on the blitz that time, and sometimes you just need to get out of a play like that.
Drops back to pass. Short throw to the right. He's dropped at the 49-yard line. And for as good of a catch as that was, this offense now has to deal with a 4th down. Rossum is back deep to return. Gets the punt away. They down it at the 8. Not much the return man can do there.
Yeah, he really did the right thing there. That's just to let it go, get out of the way, and really just give the guy credit. It was a good kick, very fortunate bounce. The last thing in the world you want to do in that kind of a situation is to fumble the football, give it up, short field for the other team, and a quick score.
He's going to take off. Brought down right around the 16-yard line. They weren't ready for a run by the quarterback.
Yeah, and the key is making that first pass rusher miss you. More often than not, there's one guy in your way. You can make that first guy miss. A lot of times those defenders have their backs turned and are running away from it.
Here's the pass. He couldn't hang on to it. A great play by the defense to knock the ball away.
And these defenders have been close all day. You better be careful if you're the quarterback. One of those is going to turn into an interception.
Man in motion. Smith drops back to pass. And he's knocked out around the 24-yard line. Chris, they love to run that play.
Yeah, that's one, if you study this team on tape, you're going to see them go to that in the clutch, and it worked again.
Drops back. Gets the pass out with the catch. He's pushed out at the 34-yard line. Another positive game, and that gives him 100 yards receiving for the game.
And you know, it's not just a couple of routes that he runs well. That's what makes him so tough. He can run the good underneath routes, but he can also take you over the top as well, so you have to give him those little throws.
Here's the halfback. He's brought down at the 35. A 1-yard gain. That brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 9. Ball on the 35. The defense is in the nickel.
Blue 45. Blue 45. 44 press.
Again, he'll get the call. He didn't get back to the line. The defense just ate up that one.
Well, those defenders get paid too, and every once in a while they win the battle. Clearly that time they were all over this offensive line.
Drops back to pass. He passes short. He's dropped around the 41-yard line. It's completed, but it'll wind up short.
Well, it's not a horrible call in that situation because you put the ball in the hands of a playmaker. You try and allow him to create, but you're seeing now defensively, when they close together like that, it's going to be awfully tough to pick up that 1st down.
Lee punts it, and he kicked this one pretty well. He brings it in at the 14. Brought down at the 21-yard line. Decent return there. He'll give his offense pretty good field position.
You know, I like that return. Nothing flashy, but it was really effective. The thing I hate to see are guys that are dancing around back there trying to be a playmaker when they're really not. At least he got up the field, got a few yards. That's what I like to see.
He looks to throw on 1st down. Looking for a receiver. He leaps. It's caught. A nice completion to the tight end.
I always thought tight ends were sort of like pacifiers for babies. You know, just about the time that you need a little security blanket, you know where to go.
They'll give it off here. And they get him at the 38. Just about a 3-yard gain. And that will bring up second down. It's second down and 7 to go. Ball on the 38-yard line.
Come on. Ooh, 80. Ooh, 80. Stay inside right here. Let's go, D.
Taylor gets another carry. He is hit hard on the play. A 2-yard run by the halfback.
Man, oh man, that's what those defensive guys live for right there. A shot like that, and then they always get up and have a little something to say to you as you're going back to the huddle.
He's looking to throw. Throws a bullet. And he made a great open field tackle. Another positive gain, and that gives him 100 yards receiving for the game.
And this guy just knows how to make plays. He's somebody, we've watched him throughout the course of his career, but especially here today, constantly in big situations making plays.
Setting up play action. Completed. He's brought down around the 37-yard line. That's a gain of 8. From the 37-yard line, they'll line up with 6 defensive backs.
Right, who's right?
Taylor on the give. He's tackled at about the 31. Taylor does a great job to get free and pick up the first. From the 32-yard line, San Francisco lines up with 5 defensive backs. Play fake. He throws right. Tackled at the 32-yard line. Maybe a yard on that completion. So that'll make it second down. They'll face second down and 10. Ball on the 32-yard line.
Bark.
Game, 22 press. Game, thanks.
Go white. Let's go, y'all. Let's go.
Fakes to the back. Gets the throw away. And he hasn't missed a pass yet. He's dropped about the 15-yard line. They pick up some yards there on the pass.
And that fake really was the difference. Not only did the quarterback sell it, the running back sold it, the offensive line did, and the receiver was open for a nice play.
The kick is up. He's got it. Pretty good kick that time, and he drives it home for 3 points. Nice job.